Hey folks, Andre from Timesact here, and today's video, like some of our better videos, is actually inspired by the feedback we got from one of our customers. So the issue that they describe is an issue that all pre-order apps have, right? It's a limitation that exists in Shopify. They actually speak about it in their documentation. So pre-order products are only supported on the online store in custom storefronts. That's like custom stuff that you build out, like with headless, right? And why is this important? Because some of you might be selling not just through your online store, but actually through different sales channels, like think about, I don't know, Facebook or Instagram, right? So the problem is that like the app is going to work on the online store for your customers to change the button name and put out all the information that you need. But when it comes to like Facebook or Instagram, and if you decide to also make these available on those channels, those customers will not see it as a pre-order. It won't be properly signaled, right? They're probably just going to see it mostly like an in-stock product. So that can lead to some difficult situations with them, right? And like the thing is that we've had feedback here and there on this topic and how people choose to deal with this limitation, right? And some people just let it go through, and in case somebody comes back to them, demanding a refund or something like that, they either give them a discount or they offer some more explanations, and they prefer to keep that channel open, like if it's important to them, right? Some people just, I guess they don't make it available on those channels at all and just focus everything on the site there, right? And apart from that, there are maybe some small things I can suggest you think about doing. They're not ideal in any way, but like, if it's really important for you to keep these channels open, there are some small things you could do. What you can do is you can put the word pre-order in the name, right, of the product. So in my case here, and also make sure to do the same on the variant so that at least like the customer is going to see the name, because the name does get pulled by the sales channel automatically, just given how the integrations work, right? Because you have to think about it this way, like Facebook, Instagram, they don't let Shopify, they don't give them control over how they're going to change like the user experience, not to their front end. They're only connected on the back end, right? And so if Facebook, Instagram creates like a template for how products can be displayed there, then Shopify is automatically restricted to the way that template looks like, right? And then we as like app developers, we're restricted to the Shopify ecosystem, and therefore we have the same limitations or more limitations than Shopify actually does, right? And so naturally we can't make any changes to Facebook or Instagram just with the level of access that we have, right? So this is like something you can think about doing. And then the other thing that maybe might be helpful, but again, not ideal, is in Timesact specifically, you have the option to create like a pre-order cart label on your template, right? And if you choose to activate notifications through us, then because we are, decoupled, we can send out an email additional, like apart from the order confirmation email from Shopify, we can send like a pre-order confirmation email, and that particular label will be pulled, and it doesn't matter where the order is actually like initiated. So you gotta have this enabled. And hopefully for some of you, just having the name pre-order in there, and then the order confirmation, the extra order confirmation email that's coming from us, also stating that it's a pre-order, maybe that can reduce some scenarios. Though, like I said, it's not ideal, but there's not a lot more that can be done here just because of the way things are set up, right? I will be putting this link in the description so that you can read more about the requirements and the restrictions. this is super useful for us, such feedback, because perhaps like being so close to this whole thing and knowing that nobody can do this, like we didn't think about like creating content around the fact that you know, this kind of thing can happen. So we had a blind spot here. So you know, if you guys figure out like other things where it might be helpful for us to offer more information, then you know, thank you so much for this feedback, because it just makes things better for everybody. So hopefully this video helps you. If you guys have any feedback for me, you can always email us, and like I could create more content around this if this is something that's useful. Thank you very much.